Okay, the Dow and the markets pretty much had an uneventful day today, and what we need to understand is just because there's a little bit of inactivity doesn't mean that we have to pretty much change the uh, what your view is on the market. So the weekly, we see that we have basically a hammer, but at the thing is that this is sideways, and we need above this 1668 to really feel a little bit more comfortable. Week is very, very young, so we'll see what happens. I think the market ended up being like +8 or +5 or something like that. Very, very small range candle, as you can see, but it is above the 10, and we just have to see what's going on from there. We can't make any assumptions. We can't say, is this the reversal? I know there was some talk about tapering for QE. That's all news, and we'll see how the market reacts to it. The market reacting to the news is more important than what the news is. Okay, so if you got the Charlie Brown teacher that's wah wah wah, and the market moves, well, that's what I'm more worried about versus that. And I look at all that talking head stuff as Charlie Brown teacher anyway. So you kind of just got to keep it at that. But with that being said, let's look at some more indexes as well. Let's look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 continues to go higher from this engulfing pattern, so looking good. Again, same situation. Hopefully we could get above this level right here, which is 1813. We're close, so we just have to see where it goes so it can recapture this high as well. The Russell Russell didn't participate today, so kind of just want to see if it could break above this line as well. So as we've been talking about the channel for the weekly, it could just be pulling back to the center of the channel, but the channel is still uptrending for if you look at all of them. Actually, you got this for the weekly, still looks up. You got this. Let's look at the QQQ. Still is looking up. That's for the weekly. Let's look at the daily. We see that we have a small body candle here as well. So we'll look how this is. Again, we have a small body candle right here. So we'll see how that one goes. Dow Jones, Russell. So let's look at a couple names. Apple. Apple to me just needs to, basically get above this high right here. That looks pretty good. The volume is decreasing a little bit, but that's fine. We'll see where it goes from there and see where the price takes us. If it can get back above these levels, it can continue higher. Google was very strong today, up, couple $8. So I mean, you just roll up your stop if you were in this one and continue. Win kept moving up, actually moved up really well from this breakout bullish engulfing pattern here. So it's really been moving well. I'm in New Skin. That one actually, I'm looking for it to get back above these highs. I've been holding pretty much from this level. So just been rolling up my stops and not keeping them too tight. So if we could break above this high, that would be good for me. We have some more names that we want to look at. We got Solar City. Solar City's is breaking down a little bit, but this is a key level of support based on the weekly. You can see it from there. So let's see how that goes. Because if it doesn't break above this level, we got to see what's going on, because you don't want to see this just as a flag per se. So we have this level, but let's look at this candle or this trend line and say, okay, we would just want to break above that. Okay, so we got that. We got Facebook. Facebook needs to just break above this yesterday high. It looks like it continued to go to the upside. Microsoft actually looks pretty good. Just needs to continue to get above this high and go from there. Tesla needs above the 50. It needs above this 144, 145 level, but needs above this 50-day, because if it doesn't, we're just looking at this. We're just looking at a bear flag on the weekly, and that's pretty much more important, the weekly time frame, than what's going on with the daily. I mean, you could be trading quickly, but you just got to really be aware of what's going on with that. And like I said, this is all, this price action is good for the upside, but it needs to clear above here, and definitely clear above this 51.47, 146.50 is what you need to be clearing from the upside. Twitter looked really good, continued up almost 10%, and actually approaching the weekly. Wow, it hasn't been that many weeks. So the weekly high is 50.09. So if we look at that from here, let's put something right there so we can kind of see where it's going. So I think it's around here. Yeah, around this area. So, yep. So once it clears above that, you pretty much got to, it can be off to the races, off new highs, above the IPO highs. That's a really, really good sign to kind of see what's going on right there. Baidu had some good action today, continuing to the upside. So we'll see what's going on. And it was a quiet day, so we just got to look for the setups, don't chase, and we got to see some stuff follow through. So that's it. If you like, subscribe, comment, and we'll go from there. Take care.